My name is Scott Grimsley, and I am a survivor of a massive heart infection and sepsis. During the big Texas ice storm, my wife was working at Parkland Hospital in the NICU, and so she was gone from the house for 3 days, and I was here by myself. And when she came home from work and found me here, she immediately knew something was wrong. She realized that I had been having mini strokes and that I had slurred speech and blurry vision. So she immediately took me to the ER, and they ended up doing a heart cath and found out I had an infection in my heart. When I was about 18, the doctors kind of figured out I had high blood pressure, but they thought it was just hereditary. A lot of people in my family had high blood pressure, so they weren't super worried about it. I never had an echo done or any preventative care that really looked at my heart. So we didn't know that it was kind of building up to this major cardiac situation. I was pretty much knocking at death's door. We had only been married 6 months when this all happened. And they told my wife, we are going to airlift him to the heart hospital in Plano, but before we do that, we're gonna allow you to say your goodbyes now. Because he's so unstable, we don't know if he'll make it through the helicopter ride. I actually had to have immediate open heart surgery so I could be saved. And then about a year later, they had to have another open heart surgery. I was actually born with 2 heart defects that I did not know I had. They didn't know if my heart was going to be able to pump efficiently or effectively on its own. So they put in a temporary pacemaker right after the first procedure to see if my heart would repair itself and be able to function on its own. And unfortunately, it would not. Basically, I'm 100% paced, which means my pacemaker is working all the time, keeping my heart in rhythm. And I also have a defibrillator as well, which means if my heart acts up at all, I have a built-in defibrillator that will shock me and help me out if I need it. To go along with this, I ended up being septic. They ended up having to amputate my right hand and 4 left fingers. That was a really hard time. I ended up going to rehabilitation to learn how to walk again, to feed myself, and just live again. Drumming has always been a huge part of my life, part of what I feel I was made for. I was very unsure if I would be able to drum again. We made an appointment with a prosthetic company and worked with them to create drum prosthetics. This company had never made them before. And without the heart hospital, without the advancements that American Heart Association is involved with, I would not be here today and I wouldn't be able to drum. If you do know in your family that there is a history of cardiac issues, even just high blood pressure, I thoroughly would encourage anybody to go to a cardiologist and get checked out. I'm very thankful now that I look back, the amount of time because of the medical care that I've gotten to spend with my wife, Holly. The heart hospital family has a special place in my heart and in my wife's heart. Not only did they save my life, but the way they made me feel when I was in their facility. And now I work at the heart hospital and I love it. And I get to encourage people every day and help people get through their time of need. They saved my life, and because of that, Holly and I were able to spend so much time together. Last year, we celebrated our 10-year wedding anniversary, and we just love life and very thankful to just still be here, living life with her, and doing what we feel led to do with our time.